Yo, what is going on, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome to a brand new ban list reaction video. I was just notified not but like 5 minutes ago that the new ban list is out, and I just went and checked the website, and the date has been updated. It'll go into effect on February 7th, which is a little while from now, but there's no events happening or anything, so I don't really think it matters how long we have to wait. Between, when the list actually goes into effect. But I am very, very excited to see this. Grand Creators, I don't want to spoil this. Okay, well, we already have a couple of things on here. We're just, you know what, we're just going to get right into it. Why wait? Let's just get right into it. I was going to say Grand Creators is coming out, but who cares? Arch Nemesis Protoss is the first thing I see, and that makes me so incredibly happy. That is a good hit right there. And we also have Eva being banned too. That's a good hit too. That's an interesting hit, but I definitely think that makes Drytron a lot less powerful. I think Drytron has been kind of creeping up on everybody's most hated deck list kind of thing lately, because it's still like one of the best combo decks in the game, at least before this hit anyways. Because just getting access to ultimateness with 4 to 5 6 negates, even with Ben 10 at 1, even with Eva at 1, is still something that is easily done. And now I think Eva being at 0 makes it much harder to actually pull that off. And I think alternate versions of Drytron will start to be played more commonly, whether that's like Megalith versions or people will still stick to the fairy versions. I don't know, but that is a good thing to start the day, to see Arch Nemesis Protoss banned and Eva banned as well. I didn't really have Drytron on my radar for my wish list, but I forgot to include it, admittedly, and I definitely think this is a deserving hit. Also, you love to see Maxi still being banned where it should be. Glad to see that. Now, do we have anything else banned here? What else did I say I wanted banned? We wanted IO, Anaconda, Scythe, and unfortunately, Artifact Scythe is actually still legal. I mean, Protoss and Eva is a great start, but Konami, they can never fix too many problems at once. They always got to hit one problem and then kind of let that problem get worse and worse and worse for a little while, and then they fix it. But just remember, Artifact Moral Attack was on the ban list before Artifact Scythe ever was. And we also have Simorgh, Bird of Sovereignty. Yes, okay, we're making some progress here. This is something else I had on my my wish list, I guess I would call it. It wasn't really a prediction, it was more so things I would like to see hit. This was on there because this is one of those cards that really takes the Tri Brigade Leaderless deck over the top, non-targeting on things like the Apex Avian and the Blue Robin, and just like an extra deck monster that just summons something from the deck, and it just summons an Omni Negate too. We're not talking about just summoning like a Salmon Great Monster as an extender. We're talking about summoning an Omni Negate to make your end board that much better. No, also, it just can't be targeted. This card is insane. It's been insane ever since it was printed. It's just found the right deck to be absolutely busted in. Even before, like, we saw this deck pop up in certain random decks where we're just specking out Wind Barrier Statue at the end of the turn, and that was no fun to deal with. So, good riddance, Simorgh, Bird of Sovereignty. Do we have any other cards on the ban section here? We're going to the spells. Anything? Imperial Order is gone. Oh my goodness, they actually did stuff. They actually did something on this ban list, and we're only in the ban section. Okay, Protoss, Eva, Simorgh, and IO. The only thing that hasn't been addressed are like at least what were the ban? What are the cards? Yeah, so it was Artifact Scythe. I would have loved to see Celestial on here because I doubt we'll see anything done to Anaconda or the Fusion Engine. I don't know. Maybe they limited Fusion Destiny. So if you draw it, you can't Anaconda it, but you can still just activate it and make DP. So I doubt they did anything to that engine. But it should just be a matter of time for that stuff because it is kind of insane. But like that is some good stuff to see. IO, Simorgh, Eva, like that's a hit to Sword Soul, that's a hit to Drytron, that's a hit to Birds, and that is a hit to just any end board that wants to turn off your outs to their end board, like Droplet or Dark Ruler. That's good. Could have been better. I think the only way actually this gets better is if Artifact Scythe shows up on this. I think that's, in my opinion anyways, that's the only way it gets better, and Anaconda. So that's only two things. Like, That's good. I'll give Konami a pass there. We're going to keep moving on here and see what else we got. Astrograph, Sorcerer, and Destrudo all coming back to 1. Wow, Pendulum players rejoice. We'll see if Electromite has made a return here. And Destrudo. That's crazy that they decided to bring back Destrudo. That is fun though, because I think this this kind of helps out Sword Soul a little bit. I don't know if Sword Soul will play this, but I know you can do the whole Yazi Destrudo thing and make Mare, and you know, it's a nice going session option. I used to play it back in, you know, Mermail. Everybody who watched my stream back then knew I used to always open the Mare way too many times. Even though I'd put it back off seconds later, I'd redraw it again. Also, side note, everybody that thought the Master Duel ban list was gonna like merge and become the TCG ban list, you're just, I don't know what you're smoking, but that was just a harebrained idea. No shot. I'm glad we got our own separate list, and hopefully this list gets implemented in Master Duel, and when I stream later, that would be a real treat to see this list available to play on there instead of whatever the hell they got going on there. Okay, we got more. Fairy Tail Snow and Lunalight Tiger. Oh my. We got ourselves a list on our hands, boys. Fairy Tail Snow is back at 1. Wow. Wow, Fairy Tail Snow. I was not expecting that. Lunalight Tiger also coming back as well. What else do we got here? I gotta slow down the scrolling. It just seems like they're okay. Electromite. Well, no, Heavy Metal Foes, yeah, would have already showed up. So no Electromite. Leerlusk Recital Starling. That's another hit to the bird deck. Okay, that's 2 hits. Yeah, that one's going to be kind of rough as well. I mean, the bird deck, I think, next to Drytron, was the most, like, insane combo deck in our current format, so it makes sense they wanted to hit it more. And we also have Monster Gate. Monster Gate being limited. Okay, I mean, this makes sense, too. I think this is a direct check. Wait a second. There's no way Grass is back. There's no way. There's no way Grass is back. Monster Gate Snow. I could see them hitting Monster Gate maybe for the return of Snow, but there's got to be something more here. That grass looks greener. Desires is limited? What? What is that? What? Why would they? Desires is limited. Is that a typo? Pot of Desires is limited. I mean, I get it partially, but Pot of Desires is limited? Okay. That grass looks greener. Okay, no grass. Thank the Lord. Sekka's Light, unfortunately, is still at 1. Wait a second. Wait a second. God damn it. All right, we're going to keep moving on. We're going to keep moving on. A Boy Can Dream. Semi-limited, just Mally. Okay, wow, we have a lot of semi-limiteds. Hero Lives. Fusion Destiny. All right, that's pointless. That's literally pointless, but you know what? I'll take it, I guess. Nadir Servant. Salamangreat Circle. Scapegoat. I'm glad Salamangreat is getting some cards back. I think they definitely deserve it. Hero Lives, sure. How about those hero decks that literally end on a Nib token? Servant, that is huge. That is a good hit. Nadir Servant is crazy. Slight hit to consistency. Would have liked to see this card go to 1. It's definitely worthy at 1. And what do we have for unlimited? Oh my goodness. Yep, E-Telly. I called it. E-Telly going to 3. Especially with Grand Creators coming out and that collector's rare Skill Drain Unlimited. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Skullcrobat Joker. Danger Nessie. Okay. Who cares? Raigeki is at 3. And so is Dark Hole. Never thought I would have... Can somebody post in the comments when the last time Raigeki was legal or was at 3? That had to have been like 16, 17 years ago or something. Had to have been maybe even longer than that. That is something cool. Raigeki is now at 3 for the first time, and who knows how long. Skill Drain coming back to 3, I think since the first time since like 2014. E-Telly back to 3. I called that though. Yeah, E-Telly package looking kind of nice, and Speedroid's coming up, and Pot of Desires, like, that is the most perplexing hit they could have done. Pot of Desires going to 1. I mean, I guess it's just a generic hit to consistency across the board. Interesting. But yeah, that is going to do it for my ban list reaction, man. I don't got much else to say. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this in the comment section below. I think this is a pretty good list. I think it's brought about some change. A lot of really cancerous cards are now no longer in the format. IO, we had the Simorgh is gone. Eva, Arch Nemesis, Protoss right there at the top, smack dab #1. We got Astrograph, Sorcerer, Destrudo, Fairy Tale Snow, Lunalight Tiger. A lot of older decks can now come back into the meta. Monster Gate going to 1. So now they think they have just 1 Monster Gate and 1 Reasoning, because I believe Reasoning is still limited, yeah. So they really wanted to check those Infernoid decks by bringing Monster Gate back to 1. That is pretty interesting. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of my content, click on one of the videos popping up on the bottom of the screen right now. As always, WinterKill signing out. We'll see you guys in the next one. And like always, a huge shout out goes to our Divine Level channel members in there. Tweeter0226, Ponystar, Cadillacs84, Keith Scissors, and Black Ninja Money. Thank you guys so much, as always, for your extremely generous support of this channel.